All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're gonna go over our Mossberg. We have two today. Our 590S coming in. It's our first one right here. Loving that 12 gauge. Man, oh man. It's that shockwave. Nice. Look at that. And the difference between this, the 590S, is you don't need the adapter here. So it'll fit the regular 12 gauge, it's like the 70 millimeter shells, and the little minis. These ones are pretty awesome, guys. You guys ever shot these little mini ones? You do not feel it at all. You could pretty much rack it off. So check this out. Little bag gun, little truck gun. I love this. They even have accessories for it. I do not have ghost sights on this. And you can SBS this as well. We don't have none of that currently right now. Might actually be a good time, but check how small this girl is. So you have this button right here, or you can cycle it. Right there in the bottom. Jeez. And then you have your loading spot right here for this one. So you gotta make sure you rack it forward. And then you can see it has a little circle right there. You just put it in, drop it in. It's like so. And then you can push it forward. And then there'll be a little, let me see, how do I say this? You'll be able to tell when you push it forward, because you could catch this lip right here. So you want to make sure that's in, or it'll just fall out. But it even shows you on here. Probably can't zoom in, but it shows an inch and 3/4 to a 3-inch shell. And it actually shows you that right in here, just in case you're ever looking at it and you're like, man. So that was a regular shell, just like this. It's a 70 millimeter. I find the best one from Federal. So you just go like that, push it in. Make sure you push it all the way in to where it doesn't fall back out. And then you got your mini shell, which is this right here. You could go right in after that. Just like that. Then you can do a couple mini shells. So they like this because they always say a shotgun is okay, it's good, but there's not enough capacity. So they went ahead with these mini shells, and they actually did it like this before, long before they created this firearm right here. But everybody used to cut these, and if you know, you know. Do all that kind of stuff. But you just keep doing that. Just keep loading it like that. And then you'll be able to tell once it goes in or not. Will it fit or not? You can tell. And then when you rack it back, you see how it's forward? You'll see it. I'm holding the bottom. And then you can see that right there. Shoot it forward. So it shoots it forward. It's right there. You can see right there. And then when you rack it back forward, it'll be in there. If you don't want to, you can just take it out. As so. Now there's nothing in it again. You can see there's one right there in the bottom. You'll be able to see it. Then you hold this in. And then you go back in there. And then when you want to check it, you can see down there, there's nothing in there. And then you can put this one back in here. Just like so. Not too shabby, right? Again, that was a regular shells. That was a shorty shell. And all from Federal. Love it. We love it. We love it. Check that out. Short, compact. Man, I'm about to SBS this sooner than later, but Y'all will see that. Next, all right, we got one more. Got one more to show you. This was my previous girl. Check out this little paint job I did. Little rattle can. This one's empty as well. This is a little different though. See, when I spray paint it, I forgot to go back and rack it forward and paint it again. But check that out. Check out that little, I even put some flakes on that girl. So I made it like kind of, I did have a little bit of overspray, but like you're going to get some polar bears. I'm gonna put some flakes back here as well. It's almost like a little texture grip. Check that out. Jeez, boy, getting you some polar bears. Not the panda bear, the polar bear. A little red dot up top. How's that paint job though? Magpul stock. Bro, when you get your shotty, you best believe Magpul got a fire stock. Best believe it. Love this shotty. I didn't have to put a red dot on there, but it's pretty good. It is pretty good, guys. Jeez. Little fire little red dot. And I had somebody ask me, they're like, hey, what is that mag you're using? Is that a universal mag? And you guys are probably like, what are you talking about? So my little tape job. So you see it says Mossberg 590M. I should have undid that one, just painted the rest. Yeah. That's what it is. It's a shotty. Meant to get beaten up. I beat up my shotties, guys. Like, not like torture them, but I run them. I do run them. And like, how do you run them, Pang? How do you run them? Boy, best believe. Boy got some sticks. Check this out. So I was trying to do like another color, and then it didn't work on this, so I didn't do it. Well, this side looks good. I could have repainted it, but I got lazy. So everybody was asking like, Pang, that's a 590M, meaning it's a mag-fed pump. I just released a short, kind of like an old school short. And you see those little notches right there. Clack, clack, clack. That notches is for this right here. Clack, clack, clack right there. So this is a 20 round mag. 20 rounds of shotty too hottie right here. I mean 40 rounds. Where are my other ones? Break it out. I think I should have 3 sticks. I think I have three 20s and a 10. 20, 40, 60, 70. Yeah, I think I have 3 20s and a 10. Imagine that. And I racked this, guys. I'll go through all these sticks. I got a little poucho. Got a little pouch I use. And I kind of cut the inside. It's an AR, but I turned it into kind of like this to fit. Because these, I don't know if they have it now, but back when I first got it, it didn't have pouches for these. You know, it's like a run and gun and all that kind of stuff. So how does this work, Pang? This right here, my friends, rocks in like an AK. You know, what are you talking about? See that lip right there? See that lip? It rocks in right here. So you rock it in literally like an AK. Jeez, boy. Check it out. Wow, I messed my paint job up on that one, but. And that's how it rocks in. Then you see this button, you rock it out like an AK. So if you guys saw me doing that little change out, that mag switch, 590 and mag switch, boy, with that red dot. Brother. Woo-wee. Load it up. This is pretty fire. So I am gonna get probably the, when I SBS that other one, I'm gonna get the Magpul one on that one as well. I just love the Magpul. It just feels awesome and in the hand. That's all natural right there. Whew. Rock that. Again, I'll show you. Rock it in. Just like so. Oh. That girl's heavy. Cheese. It's like that. This is my first shotgun. This is the first shotgun I got. And it was during COVID. During COVID, guys. Had this girl shipped from, I was in Washington State, I believe. Yeah, I was in Washington State. I had this ship from New York during COVID, during the vid. It was crazy up in Washington. I don't know where y'all was, but buy a shotgun. Buy a shotgun. And then they look at the shotgun like, not that shotgun, Pang. Not that shotgun. Yes, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it, Biden. The Prezi. But let me put this down. So I'll show you right here. Do got some buck in there. So I haven't offloaded this section in a while, but there's a flaw. There's a flaw with this stick. Probably you'll have one that's indented. It'll still cycle, but you'll see the indentation. And I've done it. And this one I got birdshot. Running here. Little birdshot. You guys seen our shotgun ammo, man. We're trying to get up there. Our big cans that we have, I think it fits 1,000 rounds. A shotty. So I'm gonna try to get a couple thousand. If we could get at least 3,000 birdshot, man, that take up space, boy. Like, we're in the silver and gold community, and we're talking about silver take up space. Silver do not take up space. Silver take up a table. Copper, brass, whatever you want to call it, that take up half your house. Why? Literally. But we love it. What y'all think about my shottys? I'm gonna bring it up one more time for y'all. I'm gonna do a paint job on this one. Still gotta do a paint job. We're not gonna do it white like we did this. But check that out. Jeez. Oh, that's a stretch right there. Working out on camera. Don't drop the hands, Pang. Don't drop the hands. Pretty awesome. Try doing that with some 249s. Did I give y'all a hint or not? No, I'm just kidding. Man, that's 249 if I got a saw, brother. If I got a saw, we're probably gonna be buying copper for the next 10 years. We'll probably give up on silver and gold if I got a saw. I'll tell you that right now. But that's my little shotty vid and the 2 shotties I got. So that's Mossberg. Y'all probably see it in the thumbnail. Now you're thinking, Pang, is that a recommendation? A pump. Nowadays, we're 2026. And I would say if you don't got a shotty, a pump is probably the cheapest shotty you could get. So, you know what I mean? Pretty cheap. You probably could find like $100 pump shotgun. 100, 200. And would I recommend getting it? Yeah, I'll have it. Would I get a couple more? Yeah. Even if I already had 2, I would probably get the regular, the 598 one. I'll probably get one of those because I got the mag fed for the long one. And you know, shotties are useful. Now, is it the best shotgun, the pump? I'm leaning at the Gen 12. I really want something like a Gen 12, not the exact. I want one that shoots mini shells. Give me a shotty that shoots mini shells. You're like, Pang, you just showed a pump that shoots mini shells. I'm talking about semi-auto. Give me a semi-auto that shoots mini shells. Just like y'all probably seen the that AR. It has an AR mag with a 9mm rounds front and back, right? Y'all probably seen that. If y'all haven't, it's something, you know what I mean? It's something new probably for you, but they had 9mm rounds going that way, this way. So instead of changing your mag, you just flip it over and you go back in, right? You drop it, change it, flip it, and then you keep running it. Now, if you could do that in a almost like a Gen 12 platform that does mini shells, ooh, that'll be the perfect shotty. Drop in the FRT trigger, you already know. You already know. And all right, so thanks everybody for tuning in to my Mossberg vid. Love Mossberg. Shout out to Mossberg. They're awesome. And I'll see y'all on that next one. Later.